Welcome back, everybody. So, my next movie review for you tonight is, as there's a theme going on, and I thought I might as well do them as I started them, is Jaws the Revenge. This is going to be good. Wow, it could be good. This movie, Jaws 3, was in my eyes, or is in my eyes now, absolutely diabolical. Jaws 4 does have some saving graces in this movie. Some. Apart from that, the rest of the movie is pretty poor as well. It was nice to see some of the original cast return in Jaws: Revenge. I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice little touch. Unfortunately, their performances were quite low key, and for me personally, and when you take away some of the bigger stars from the first two, or Roy Schneider from the first two Jaws movies, it kind of really spoiled it for me. And storyline in this, once again, another shark movie. Another whacking great big shark comes along, and only this time it's out to get revenge for other sharks that have been killed, which is where it comes to my biggest flaw with this movie. So basically, what they're trying to suggest is in the first Jaws movie, before he got killed, he probably went up to another shark and said, "Look, look, mate, chances are I'm gonna go and try and eat these people, but I might actually get killed. So if I get killed, you got to go and sort them out, okay?" You get that, and then it leads into Jaws 2. Once again, you get exactly the same scenario. He goes to his mate, or one of his mates, or one even family member. You never know, could be brother, sister, whatever, and goes, "Joe, I'm just about to go and attack these children again." That police officer that was there with the old, the last shark. Sorry, I'm trying to do this without laughing. Last shark's there again. Chances are I'm probably not going to walk away with this. If I do get killed, go on. Wait a bit, wait about a year or so, a few years, and then just go and hunt them down and all that kind of stuff, which then leads me on to again, and I think you can see where this is going. What I'm trying to say is are they actually trying to suggest that either this shark has been reincarnated 4 times, or it has a communication skill, or has family members or friends that they can talk to before each one of those sharks has got killed, just to say, look, just wait a few years and then go after him again, get revenge on the family, go and kill the other brother, and then go and try and go for the mum, because obviously that family killed our mum or dad or something like that. Is that what they're trying to suggest to me? Because at the end of the day, how the hell can you call it Jaws: Revenge? It's the most ridiculous idea ever, to be fair. Like I said before, I was trying so hard not to do that without actually pissing myself. It took me like a good 2 or 3 minutes to think that up. So, um, apart from that, this movie doesn't really do a lot for me. There are certain bits in this movie I actually do kind of enjoy, like as in kind of suspense wise. So when they're in the ship and he's swimming around and the shark's kind of stalking him through the ship, I actually kind of enjoyed that because you actually kind of get that sense of suspense there. Other parts of this movie I enjoyed is the kind of flashback throwback scenes from the first movie, which is always good, to be fair. And that's probably another reason why I enjoyed this movie a little bit more than what I did Jaws 3. The deaths in there were a little bit better, to be honest with you. They're a little bit more brutal than what we've seen in like Jaws 3 and 2, but not much more brutal. And to be fair, you did get kind of another interesting fact about great whites in this as well. Is that everybody thinks that great whites only like warm water to survive. They don't. They love all kind of temperatures of water. For instance, and I'll give you a perfect instance as well. A great white attacked somebody in Wick Bay, Scotland, back in the late 80s. A great white in the north of this country, which most of the year is absolutely freezing up there, and the water's absolutely freezing. And yet there was a shark attack back in the late 80s. by a great white. So there you go. You do get an interesting fact is that they do like different temperature waters. And now I'm starting to get stuck with this movie about what I'm going to review it with. Like I said, I get the kind of concept of what they were trying to do, but once again, it's just got that title Jaws out of it, so they know they potentially will make a little bit of money. Not a lot of thought got put into the storyline. Not a lot of thought got put into a lot of this movie. You can, in certain places, you can see the mechanics of the shark as well. I hated the look of the shark. It looked so crap compared to like the first shark, and in like from the first Jaws shark in it actually looked kind of creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. You could actually, I wouldn't say you know, I know what a great white looks like, but if you saw something like that in there, you would have the fear of death. But this one, it's like going, I just kind of want to stroke you, kind of thing. You know, it's that kind of thing. It just looked so fake. That was how bad it was for me personally. These are my personal views, and that's about as far as I can go with this movie. Movie review, to be honest with you. The only reason why I've done it is because I started doing them. I did Jaws, done Jaws 2, done Jaws 3, so here's Jaws the Revenge. If I was to rate this movie right now, I would say I would give this a 3.5 out of 10. The only reason why it will get those marks is because of the throwback flashback scenes to the first Jaws movie. I kind of like that. And the few comedic moments that are actually in this movie, and that one scene just did actually kind of get me like on suspense wise when he was trying to escape that ship when he was going up. He's like, is that shark actually going to appear and actually get the second brother? You know, I kind of, you know, that's the kind of thing I enjoyed. But you know, it's a 3.5 out of 10. Years ago, a little bit more. Now, 3.5 out of 10. So, on that note, please don't think. Put it in the comments down below. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care and goodbye.